sunshine and heather and love. It's a glorious, wonderful, beautiful world that we breathe in. Full of ice cream and fun and the valleys and skies up above. Skies up above. I love the pine trees, the hillsides and rivers, the bees and the butterflies, robins and sparrows, the sun and the stars and the clouds and the breezes. I love the light of the moon. It's a glorious, wonderful, beautiful world that we live in. Sing, come on. Full of... All right, cut. Cut. Now, I told you do this thing once more during the show, and you've had it. Now, why aren't you singing?
Because I don't like the song. It's a phony song.
Why? Why is it a phony song?
It's not a beautiful, wonderful... It's a phony world we live in.
Why?
Because we don't live in a wonderful, beautiful world with... It's a fake-filled world, a phony world.
On,
we live in a phony world.
Now, come on, now be serious.
When was the last time you saw a real flower? Because they're all plastic. Everything is plastic and styrofoam.
Tommy, there are plenty. There are plenty of real flowers. Just look out the window.
It's not a real window. And that's not a wall back. That's not a real wall. That's a flat with phony plastic braces holding the thing up. Everything is phony. Mm-hmm. Mark Twain was right when he said, the only things you can be sure of in this life are death and taxes.
Dorothy Parker said that.
Shows you what a big phony Mark Twain was. Going around saying other people's sayings.
Mark Twain was not a phony.
What? Then why did he change his name?
Tommy, what difference does it make if he changed his name or not? He was a real person, and that's the important thing. People are real.
Then what about a girl that I went out with? She was phony the other day. She was phony.
Why?
She even wore a paper dress.
That's not phony, that's Maud.
She wore a copy of the Times, and she wouldn't let me hold her or anything. She let me read her, but it was boring news.
Why?
It was last week's paper.
Oh, now, come on. There's nothing wrong with wearing paper dresses. They're inexpensive, they're easy to wear, and they're very easy to dispose of.
You think every time she takes it off, she has to wet her thumb. That ain't so bad, though, when you think about it.
Now, wait a minute. Now, maybe her clothes were phony, but I bet you she was a real nice girl.
No, she was not. She was a nice phony girl. Phony eyelashes, phony hair, phony nose, a couple of other phony things, too.
What were they?
Oh, a couple of things.
What things?
I don't want to talk about it.
Come on, you started it. You come up with it. You said you had a couple phony... What? What was phony about the girl?
Well, let me put it this way for you, okay?
Okay.
If she went to the YMCA and took a shower, no one would notice.
I don't know where you get these stupid ideas.
That was a kind of a joke that deserved applause. Yeah, at the YMCA, I'd like to do that one again.
Hey, where do you get these stupid, silly jokes, these stupid ideas of yours?
From Mom.
Well, how could you possibly get them from Mother?
Because she's phony.
She's not phony. She's a genuine, real person.
She's phony. She doesn't have an honest bone in her body.
Our mom is totally honest. She's a totally honest woman.
You?
Now, just name one thing that came out of Mom that was phony. Come on. Name one.
That's 2 in a row.
Okay.
So
you're getting very cynical, Tom. I think something's wrong with you.
Well, I'd rather be...
I'm worried about you. You keep coming out with these cynical, irrational things.
I'd rather be cynical than be like you, a phony.
I'm not... What do you mean I'm phony?
My brother comes out every night on the show and he says, well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It sure is nice to be here. And you don't mean that, because you don't like being here. You'd rather be racing, you'd rather be doing something, but still, you always come out and say, good evening, it's really nice to be here.
That's because
I'm a phony.
I'm not a phony. I have a responsibility to this show and to CBS.
I have my integrity, and no phony tells me what to do. I know where it's at, and
no
I tell
phony.
the
I
truth.
suppose you're going to say that CBS is phony, huh?
I'm not afraid to tell it as it is.
Okay, go ahead. Just remember, though, before you say it, before you call CBS a phony, they told me they'd cancel the show if you said that. So go ahead,
CBS is a phony. Go ahead. Say it, Mr. Honesty.
Don't you say I'm no cop-out.
Good, good. You just go ahead and say it.
Don't you think I won't? Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Sure is nice to be here. Beautiful world that we live in, full of roses and tulips and sunshine and heather and love.